If you were Tunde, what would you do? Would you tell your spouse immediately? Would you wait until the money was safely in your account? Or would you tell no one at all? There's no right or wrong answer. Tell us in the comments below, who would be the first person you'd tell after winning 500 million renes and why? Abeg, share your story with us.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to be showing you how to create a podcast video. So the first thing you do is head over to your Google Chrome and type Pinterest. Okay, so if you don't have an account with Pinterest, all you have to do is just sign up with Pinterest. So this is the Pinterest interface. This is how it looks like. So the next thing I'll be doing is to create an account, sign up with Pinterest. That's if you don't have an account yet with Pinterest. So fill in the necessary information and create your account, right? So after that, the Pinterest um websites will open for you. So the next thing you do is just to search on the search bar, search for podcast images. Okay, these are a lot and there are a lot of podcast images on this Pinterest. So all you have to do is make sure you select the one that catches your eyes, the one that you prefer, the one the settings are okay for you. So I'll just go ahead to scroll and look for the particular image I prefer. So I'm still scrolling to search for the image I prefer. So guys, before I continue, you can actually do this with ChatGPT, Gemini or Google Flow. Yes, you can create your images with these other tools, but I just want to use Pinterest for the sake of this tutorial. So I prefer this one. I'll go ahead to download it. So go to the three dots there below there, click on it and download this image to your phone gallery. Okay, so I'll still go ahead to download one more image, make it two at least. Yeah, so let me still search for more images, at least one more image. So the website is saying I should download the app, but that's by the way. So I think I prefer this other image. I'll still go ahead to download it to my phone. So guys, like I said, you can do this in ChatGPT, Gemini or Google Flow. So the next thing I'll be doing is head over to your ChatGPT and upload that image there. So I'll upload the image on ChatGPT and I'll say describe the image, then I will send it. So this is it guys. The image description is here. This is it. So I will read through the description and make the necessary adjustments, edit some of the things I don't want. Maybe if I want to change the outfit of this image, you know just make sure if you like it like that, you can still go ahead, but I want to change some things here. So I will copy this description and create a new chat, open a new chat still on ChatGPT, upload the description and start editing what I want, like the Maria on that podcast. I'm going to remove it, that name there, I'm going to remove it and put my own name. So guys, this is how to create a podcast video. So watch this video till the end so that you will not miss any part of this tutorial. Okay, so I've put my own name, so I'll go ahead and maybe change, like I said, the outfit and make the necessary adjustment I want to make on the picture, the image. So I'm going to go ahead to keep editing. Make sure, don't forget to put the ratio, the aspect ratio you want your image to be, okay? So after that, I'm going to be putting the aspect ratio I want the image to be, which is 9:16. Then I will generate the image. So this is the image. This is the image. But remember, we are not done yet. So we are still going to take this particular image after I've edited all I wanted to edit. So this is how my own image is like. You can see it's not having the same attire, the same outfit with the other one we got from Pinterest, right? So the next thing I'm going to be doing is uploading my own image and then copy that description, paste it here and generate. So I will tell ChatGPT to generate the image with this particular picture that I just uploaded. Okay, that I should generate the image with the above image I uploaded. So this is it, guys. This is how the image looks like, exactly what I wanted. So guys, this is how to generate the podcast image. So the next thing we'll be doing is to give me 5 scripts of podcast hosts for my podcast host. Tell ChatGPT to give you scripts. So these are the scripts. The script is ready. So all you have to do is just read through the script and see if it's what you want. If it's what you want, you can go ahead and copy one of them and start generating your videos. But if it's not what you want, you can regenerate. Ask ChatGPT to regenerate another script. Okay. So the next thing I'll be doing is to head over to my Google Flow. You can use your browser to search Google Flow, but I have the app in my phone. You can also download the app from Play Store. So I'll head over to Google Flow and paste the script, one of the scripts that I just copied. I'll paste it on Google Flow. Then my image, the one I generated with myself, I'll paste it too on Google Flow. You can see it above there. So I'm going to be putting this. I'll say let there be a camera movement. Okay, let there be camera movement. Make sure you add this to your script so that you get everything, so that your podcast will be professional and interesting, so that it will not just look fixed. The camera will not just be fixed. So let there be camera movement. She slightly touches the mic. Okay, if there's any other thing you want the video to do, you can actually add it to your prompt before you generate the video. So I'll also go ahead to say let her speak Nigerian English. Let her speak with Nigerian English tone. Make sure you put this if you want it to be in that Nigerian English tone, unless you want it to, to just be like the normal British English. So the next thing I'll be doing is to select the aspect ratio and the seconds. I'm choosing the 10 seconds. So I'm using OmniFlash. You can see there are a lot of models, I think 3 to 4 models there. So the next thing I'm going to be doing, make sure you don't forget, because if you don't do this, your video will just be blabbing. Because this thing is too long, this script is very long, and my video is just what I'm going to be generating is 10 seconds. This will be too much for a 10 seconds video. So what I'll do is to go ahead and reduce the script. make sure I reduce the script, the words. I'll reduce the words, okay? So this is it. I'll make sure I reduce the words so that what I'm going to be having is what a 10 seconds video can say, okay? So let me keep reducing. So guys, after that, I'm going to be clicking on send. I'll send and wait for the video to generate.
If someone asks me the
So
kind of
here
man that I
is the
want, I would say,
video.
I don't need a
The video
perfect
is
man.
ready.
Perfect men only exist in fairy tales. I need a man who knows how to apologize when he is wrong, who prays for me when I'm weak, and who never makes me question my worth. Because a woman can survive without luxury, but she slowly breaks when she's not loved with sincerity. Tell me, is that really too much to ask?
So guys, this is the video how to create your podcast, videos. If you find this video interesting, please don't forget to give a like, subscribe to my channel and comment below. See you in my next video. Bye.